Welcome back to another episode of Quarter Horse Customs. Today, we're swapping K members. One and only. That's it.
What kind of K member?
Well, you're going to see later in the video if you keep watching.
It's going to be totally tubular.
Well, that's right. Quarter Horse Customs is actually putting in a tubular K member. If you saw our last video, we got a great deal on a tubular K member setup. Not something that I actively go looking for, but we got a hell of a deal on one. So, I really couldn't pass it up. We're going to try to get it as straight as possible. That way we can get what we have of the coilovers. So we did find out we were missing a few pieces. So we're not going to do a detailed installation on the coilovers yet. We will when we get those parts, but we will be putting in the K member in Project Apocalypse. So, little fun idea I had, it was supposed to be absolute budget, but now we're getting a tubular K member. We might be getting aftermarket rear control arms. We don't know yet. What if we did Project Apocalypse versus the Reaper Stang? Reaper Stang is the absolute budget built car. We didn't do anything really fancy at all. At all. Stock K member, it does have aftermarket lower control arms in that, just because of the south side bars, but I wonder if we could do a little head-to-head battle here. See, do you really need to get all this stuff? I don't know. But without further ado, let's get this ugly, botched, heavy-ass K member out of here without, hopefully, too many issues. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the strut out. And before I even attempt that, we're going to put the jack underneath here, try to catch on that coil spring, because she's got a lot of built-up pressure in there. Yep, just a little bit of spring tension in there. All right, stand back. All right, there's one spring. Yep, that is definitely a GT flavor spring. But it's out. I like the 2.3 springs aren't nearly this beefy. What gives us our lower ride. Don't know what we're going to do with these yet. All right, so the back bolts are going to be a 15 M&M as long as they're original. And the front ones will be an 18 M&M. So I'm going to go ahead and take out the backs, and then we'll get to the fronts. In order to pull it out, I'm just going to drop it down to the ground, take the last two bolts out, and pick it back up with the lift. Now, when we did the Reaper Stang, I did it all with the jacks and jack stands and everything, and it's completely doable. The lift is just a bonus. You can do it absolutely no problems without the lift. But after I get this out, before I even think about putting that thing in here, I'm going to get in there and I'm going to wire wheel with a surface between the K member and the frame, and we're going to get a nice, hefty, good coat of paint in there. That way, the new K member and the frame don't get crap built up in between them and cause more issues. The reason we wanted to change this K member out to another stock K member anyway, it's the same reason we changed the K member in the Reaper Stang, is the bushings and the control arms are just completely shot. And after years, some of them are hit and miss on whether or not you can get those bolts out. And when the guy offered this K member up, and we were already planning on switching out to a stock one, I was like, we really can't pass up that deal. And I actually almost did. I had to ask a few people. And when three people who all have different views on how to build a car all say, dude, that's a freaking steal, then it might be a good deal. All right, there we go. The old 100 and some pound K member's out. I think it's 80 pounds. Just slight surface rust. Nothing's really not even really surface rust. We're gonna get all this hardware cleaned up and Get this wire wheeled under here, and we'll get a nice coat of paint on there to match the rest of the car. Nose goes on carrying this heavy K member.
But we carried together.
Nose goes. You and Bear got it.
Nose goes.
Oh, I like the new one better.
I do too. I carried by myself.
Why don't you show them how light that new one is?
2 of us for that one.
One-handed.
Oh, hang on. Can you grab it real quick? There.
Up.
I can't do it up. I'm not strong enough for that.
Watch the car. Oh, man! That's 2 hands, but...
I can't do it.
Now go ahead and try that one.
Nothing.
Oh, it's been a little while. Paint's dry. I'm high. Paint fumes. Hi! We got a bear. We're going to go ahead and get this new K member under here and bolt it in, and then we're going to do some measuring. And then I really need a motor built so we can go on Hot Rod Drag Week, right? High five. Yeah! So this is kind of how I did on my last K member. Used ratchet straps on the board just to kind of help hold it up in place. Granted, the last time it was a lot heavier of a K member.
I'm gonna say it in
Going down? Now, I'm completely hands-free. The board's on the lip here. It's not doing any damage. And I can line it up and put some bolts in.
She's like, I'm gonna help Dad.
Oh, why, thank you. High five. Oh, you gotta close your egg first. All right, so you're gonna have these little guys, which they go in the back. Your long bolts will go in the top, front. So I got it snugged up. That way they're still floating in between. So pretty much right now it's in here all the way back against there and there. I'm going to measure if it's centered, and if it's centered, we're just going to send it. $23. Let's find a better uniform place to measure from. Anywhere? I really don't know.
I guess I'm measuring from here to here. And it's right around on the inside.
20? 20? Yeah, okay. See, I don't like trusting these because these are...
Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't trust you.
Yeah.
But you really, if there are the frame rails too far back, then we got a big problem.
Nah, just don't look at it close. No, I'm just curious.
Is it lighter?
I bet you can pick up the whole damn car.
Ready? Hop, smash.
Oh, shit.
Still at 20?
20? As far as side to side, I know this is probably contradicting. There's probably more measurements I can look into on how to make sure it's centered, but it's actually sitting right in the scratches left where he had his, so I think that's where it goes. I'm going to count this as a freaking win. I mean, apparently we had some technical difficulties with the microphone, but this K member looks absolutely amazing. Way better than the old one. Well, that's pretty much going to be a wrap for this video. It looks absolutely amazing. I love it. Never thought we'd have the opportunity to have one of these. I want to thank my buddy Ryan Wallet. He helped me out. We were kind of in a pinch and overspent, but we got it in here. There's something about motor plates there, engine mounts. I can't wait to get the 393 in here and continue building Project Apocalypse. So stay tuned. We have a lot more coming, a lot more to do. Not a whole lot of time to do it, but we will be done in time for Hot Rod Drag Week. So please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.